Hello everyone. Last video we did this customer service from this one of the DC, and this video is video 10. Is we're analyzing is the dependency or interdependency between the key sales process and DC, PC, and HQ production center for PC. So from the view is here, we can try to reuse as much as possible in the view 9. And let's open our last view, and we can see how we can reuse that. So this is our view 9. Customer as the actor is there, and all these 5 service is still there. These are the 5 the business function, and also they are assigned to the DC, the Benelux. And in the header, I put this as a little generic naming. Is when we say key sales process, we are talking about the business process, and different business unit. We can consider those are the organization, or we see the BU. So it's kind of from the business architecture term is the process and organization cross mapping. So let's do this from this the figure 9. So we duplicate this one. So then we rename that. Let's call that is business process, business unit mapping. So that is more the generic name. So we don't need to make a customer shorter. So this is good enough. And we will drag this DC outside because we want to also show this assignment to another the business process which not showing here in the previously process. So let's drag this. We select all these 5 and put in here. And then you can see this realization, this trigger is put in here. Instead of you make this and you can click this resize this directly go to the default. So this is the default site. So we can put in that in those right. And we need our new business process, but till now we don't have that process. So let's create a new. This process is transmit orders. So it's also the company's process, but they are not linked to those customer-facing the services. So it's the reason why it's not coming from the previously the view. So we will use a flow, I think. So from the second process in and the third process out. So that is the thing, and we also assign these to the DC. Now it's because it's back to the normal size. Let's put that in the middle. So that looks a little better. And we should have our new business service. So let's see. We only have the service. The customer is a new service. Let's make that is. You can consider this service and that these two the process are internal processes, not directly serve customer. So now we are putting that here. So this service is serving this process and also serve this process. Yeah, that is good enough for this picture. So let's make this view better. So we can put that here and put this here. this can move to a little bigger. So let's make this here. So we have this one. So you see here you have your freedom to adjust this location. So we can have this, we can have this, just make that don't overlapping each other. So we can have this. Okay, now we have this 5. But the interesting thing is now we don't have the Benelux come to this inform customer on order. I don't know the reason why on this view we don't show that. So let's mark this as red because this I think is are missing in this case study because here in the last view is indeed inside the Benelux, but now it looks like it's only 4. And we put this outside, even we have this additional assignment, but it should not override this one. So let's still keep this. And then we have another internal process. We can call that is process BC order. So we put that under this one and also have a flow in, flow out. Now is I used this distribute relation to make this looks back better. So now we can pick up our existing the repository item. So HQ is doing this the generic or horizontal service, the risk and the production center PC. So we have this one. This one do this processing DC's order. So it's also assignment. So that's all for this number 10. Only this one I highlight. We can have later to revisit that later on to see whether this is really have some reason when we breaking down this into the internal process visibility. We should make this invisible, but it's this relation we cannot delete from model because it's serving on the figure 9. Let's see. Thank you for watching. Talk later then.